So, I noticed that we associate Sodom and Gomorrah with only the aspect that people were doing sexual immoralities or gay things or something like that. But it's more, it can't be only blamed on the excessive, like forcing gay agenda. People being gay been here for a long time. It's the forcing of the agenda is the problem. Period. The pride, the gay pride before the fall. Gay also means happy. I told you the gay rights is about these people changing the narrative, meaning that they can reduce or get rid of or move, especially in public places, things out of the narrative they don't like. They don't like the way a family look. Is more than gay rights. It's what makes a certain group of people that's happy that think that they've defeated God, or they've made it to a point where they're the boss now, or they have used the Tower of Babel to intersect the Christ, trap the Christ energy and get the information. But we see somebody didn't drink that juice. They already got the juice, and they didn't, the key is not open to the brain. So they got something, but it ain't what they think. You get what I'm saying? They only have enough to be in a remedial, whereas a lot of us, we think we bad, we was able to destroy people on a low base frequency. It's not on a level where you think. So they don't have the information. So if we allow these people to be at the top with the information that they have, they're going to ruin us because they don't have the information. What's for me is not for them. So even if in school, I like I said, I was more like, how that My So-Called Life. I used to like that show because it shows like the deeper narrative to somebody's inside thoughts. So this is like, I think it's the Web Star or the the West Side Energies. This could be West Coast energy. This could be also why they try to I don't know, take over that place and not let the West Side person, or like I said, if this is this Biddy, if I'm an ascendant of Biddy Mason or something, the first alleged black woman to buy property or buy a portion of um, land in Los Angeles or something. These are like the beginning buildings of this, okay? Um, and then you know how it was like the East Coast, West Coast thing, right? Um, Mm. Okay, so like I said, how I feel like they was using my spouses, but I was thinking if the marriage actually happened, but it's not legit because I was never supposed to be married to that type of person, and the family tricked me or him or whatever this is, then they have to be held accountable for their actions in order to steal from me or whatever. It's all about thievery, which again, it's all about thievery, moving these people around me, doing tactical warfare tactics or whatever. But the thing is, seeking the face of God is seeking my face or trying to see what I think. So these are people that they could have put some monitoring energies around me to know my inner thoughts. But it's just this, surface level thoughts like, girl, somebody talking shit about people or something. I'm sitting there in the corner like, girl, them shoes you got on. I might not say it with my mouth, but I say it with my mind. And then allowing these people to try to attack me off of what I say in my head, right? As a child, I think they could have been doing this. They could do it here, but it's almost like, yeah, the brooding vipers, even the people that were supposed to go to hell or go south, and they lied and they just placed themselves in outer counties around in the garden. They didn't leave. They changed their face a little bit, something like this. It's like they will not escape going to hell. It's just the bottom line. The brooding vipers, these are witches and tarot readers and things like this, or people that they had some type of seeing abilities, but they wanted more. They wanted to have the sight of the Christ or the chosen one. They wanted to have the sight of God. You're never going to get that. So that's another thing that it kind of afflicts me because I'm kind of like stuck here in the middle. I can't have higher knowledge Not yet, because they can't kill me. All they can do is try to torment, torture, or lie about. They might have been even lying, like, no, she wasn't just saying, like, oh, these people get on my nerves or whatever. I know the true identity of you or what you. That was what was making their blood boil, because I could see through them and what they were saying or something like this. And they might have lied and said, "Oh, she was thinking about plotting a murder, to get somebody's gifts taken. Um, she thought about having sex with children when that's never for me. I've never thought about that. Okay, when we was little, if we was humping or something, we was both little kids. Okay, but other than that, that's never been a thought of mine ever. So somebody could have been lying and saying something like this. Um, you see how the person look at those kids or something at the park. They were thinking about doing harming a child, or because I could say out my mouth, I feel like these people should burn or die or whatever this is, or that's the command. Um, I don't have to sneak around, but I feel like these people, all they do is plot, plan, and think about murder, setting people up. I've never set up a person in my life, so you know what I'm saying. It could be them like lying, because again, these were dysfunctional people that they allowed to have access to this information, this lower base information. These are liars, manipulate. That's what my brain would be like the kingdom of heaven, and they allow people to have access to the kingdom of heaven, or to create graven images off of what they um, would have seen in the heavens or in my dome. Now these could be family, these could be people that's in a certain unit or something like this. With this Ace of Cups here, all right. It's something like this, but it's also a masculine energy or a fake Jesus or a father figure, a feather figure, or somebody that enjoys the recklessness of these children. They've been doing things to keep this person's hands clean. And so this person doesn't want to punish these people because they made them happy or they made them promises. That's not my problem. It's not my problem. And I feel like somebody's like, oh, I got experience. You can't talk about the divine. Oh, yes, the fuck I can. Without my energy, there's nothing, there would be nothing. These divine people would be walking around here with nothing in their brain, or they would just be thinking about crimes only. It wouldn't be raising them up. The fact that they had access to my energy raised them up and gave them a false sense of something. And now they're going to get knocked the fuck down because I don't. These are also the people that go and create fake crimes, or take evidence from your house and place it at crime scenes, or something like this to get somebody stuck in jail or whatever this is. It's a done deal. Look, devilish energy with the Ace of Cups. This is somebody's mind. This is a brilliant mind. This is a godly mind. This is a godly. The reason why this person had what's for me in my mind is not for you. What make me balanced and strong and centered in source, you get that same information is going to make you centered with the devil, sinister, you know, whatever. This could even be like you didn't even feel like you had power throughout your life. But if you really think about it, your behavior is what gave you an Ace of Cups, or this connection with God, or this godly mind. Nobody can take that away. Um, you get what I'm saying? These people are going to have to pay. They're going to go to jail. They're going to go to hell. They're gonna burn. It's not even like change the language. Just kill the motherfuckers. It's just that's what I'm saying. You gotta go. Anybody that seek the face or try to touch the face of God, they die. That's the tree of life too. It's just you know these people could have helped a politician get to the top by setting up other people and getting them out of the way. Whatever this is, it's a done deal. It's over. I mean, I don't know what to tell these people. It's over. You, the president, the world leader, the royals, whatever the fuck, it don't matter. It don't matter how smart you thought you was. We're not gonna. I'm gonna talk straightforward to you. We don't need to confuse because you didn't get. You built up other women to try to make them like me, like the presence of me or something, and I wasn't even talking. So I was hearing that somebody said something like, "Oh, you said that somebody did something 10 years ago and they went to jail." I wasn't even tapped into the frequency of these people 10 years ago to be able to see what they were doing. I had to go within. I had to start reading the Bible. I had to do all that other research. I had to dig. I had to create a space to then sit back and just under a rock basically and just observe the information. You understand? I've only been turned over this leaf here to look at this way or learn how to tap into the subconscious to see in that sense. It's always probably been with me, but they're trying to say sorry because you put false accusation. No, even if this is this person that they letting out of jail, you a damn lie. Okay. I don't even know who that person is. First of all, if you try to bring that person out, act like they a family member or something, I don't know who that person is. And like I said, 10 years ago, I was not even tapped into the frequency of knowing that people were kind of like trying to telepathically communicate. So this could be this mommy Watson energy, or this could be the ending of this mommy Watson energy, false impersonating as a queen and being tapped into a frequency that they should have never had, because this is people that is being catered to by demonic energies. So again, I know what the divine is doing. It's just you want me to be in a shock value of what you thinking that you're about to do to me. You're not doing anything. Do you get what I'm saying? You're not doing anything that these people did not siphon from my subconscious, or other people around me, or the fountains that were around me, or the other people that got anointed off of the touch, or some kind of healing, or something like this. It's going down. It's just that it is. This could also be me being the Ace of Cups and then the devil being a Pan energy. Okay, Pangea, hmm or Gaia, Pan and Gaia. This could also be this energy here. If this spouse, because he's double jointed in his legs go back like this, my person. So, or my guy. So you was trying to take and feed this person. You These are the family members, the I'm about to say the presidents. Well, I guess the presidents, the world leaders, the father figures from all walks of life, the people in the music industry, everything. They knew in the family, they knew what they were doing. And it's still, even if these is world, now they look beneath me for even trying this. Because they are. This is Tyree. This is the shits. They are the elite people, or the dark people, or the black people, meaning dark. So we look at it with India, even with their caste system, that they was doing this to the dark skinned people, but it also could be talking about darker people. Dark. It just so happens that maybe a lot of these, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, the something, the flesh, the deeper the roots. So we talking about the roots of something, and then we talking about darkness as in wickedness or black magic or evil or something like this. So I'm not sure, but it's almost like these people are going to be beheaded. All right. These could be the people that were being lynched back in the day. They tried to get in our feelings and make us think, oh, they just did that to black people, or oh, poor black people because they didn't like the way we looked. They just no, these were things. These were like, they wouldn't stop. The only way to kill them was this way. This was like aliens, or bad aliens, or zombies, or it was something like this that was feeding and festering on the American stock, or the gods, or whatever this is. These could have been Africans or dark skinned people that were taken from other lands and brought here. And they found out that these people have a foreign something. They act different than the ones that was already here. Because there was like 500, allegedly 500 nations of Indians here, even with brown skin, before slavery even started. But again, it's been a long genocide. This was all about a genocide. Or again, this was if the Europeans did kind of, uh, what they don't tell us is like, you know how in slavery movies they have those guys walking around on the horses or whatever like this, and they be walking through and they be smacking the people with the whip and stuff like this. What they don't show us is images. We have it in South America, there's images of this, but what they don't show you is sometimes that was the Africans that came from overseas that was side by side with the Caucasian men. Because I feel like the darker, there were darker skinned wayfarers, or navy men, or waterway people that were coming here, and then they started to sell the slaves, and then they got the Caucasian man or the colonizers in on it. So it's kind of like it's kind of like what was going on was not just that these was just slaves or black people that were, no, these were the people that was messing with the business or the stock of these farmers or these what do you call it? Excuse me. It's almost like the children is gonna, whatever these people are doing today is even more wicked than what that was, right? So these are the heads of these children that still want to call themselves the divine. Divine don't belong here. The demons or these divine, they don't belong here on that level. If, especially if they going against the light, if they would let the light alone, they could probably stay. But if they could let the light alone, they could probably. But you're not. You're attacking the light because of jealousy, and that's what's going to have it with your ending. This is why this is your ending. So these people will be beheaded or something. Their heads will be cut the fuck off. This could also mean white or pure children with this yellow hair or this blonde hair, or like these Targaryens or something like this, or somebody could be like a pure race. They will be all these jack-o'-lantern trick or treat knocking on your door, running. The dark parts of trick or treat is what these people do all year round. They That's what they do all year round, and people tired of playing with them. The fall of whatever this is, these childish nations or the ones ruling as children, that shit has come. Some of these is your grandma and them. Some of these is your mom and them, because they could be 80 years old still acting like a 15-year-old, still trying to appease and talk to little kids on the street and shit, all weird and shit. And somebody's getting beheaded, and their daddies is going to be in reverse as well. All right, these foreign people here, it's a done deal. They shouldn't have did what they did here, and this is what's going to get them taken down. What did it say? You brooding vipers, how you think you going to escape the binds of hell? Oh, by changing my name, changing my identity, moving the city over instead of going out of the garden or going to hell like I was supposed to, so I can continue to raise hell in the garden and ruin the garden. So then God will want to just destroy the whole garden from the midst or something like this in the end. Yeah, they shouldn't have did this. And now somebody looking stupid. This could be somebody on the level of military or presidential status or something like this that's sitting here looking stupid. Okay? Yeah, because something here. They stopped two people from going into some kind of um peace or going into some kind of life together. They ruined this. This could also be a feather energy. They got a strange obsession with you. I won't even say it's sexual or anything like this. I just say that there's no more dauntless. There's no more jumping. That means the enemies is sitting in the garden talking about we won. We just stay here. We just stay here and hid and we won or something like that. No, you've been found out and you're going to be searched out. You're going to be sought out. You're going to be burned out. You're going to be chased off to the end of the oceans or whatever this is, off the cliffs. Page of Swords. These people are stalking people to ruin somebody from going forward here in the union. This could be me and my who I'm really supposed to be with. Okay. This is me and who I'm really. They could be keeping us worlds apart by different lifestyles. Like this person could be a politician, a world leader, or celebrity, or just a very wealthy person or an elite. And then I'm here, right? So it could be something like this. All right. And they could have been stalking or something like this and plotting on these two people, trying to put them in jail, trying to put crimes on them that these little retarded ass kids been running around here doing. I told you the divine is something that then fell off of the tree, is rotting on the floor. The only way for it to survive is to get what Monsanto's has or something like this, a GMO, to extend the life of it. You got the choice to do good or bad. Every single one ain't bad, but the motherfuckers that is, you going to go down. You're going down. You're not going to continue to go wrecking havoc or whatever this is that you're doing. There's a lot of trees that's about to fall here because of what these people been doing. You could believe the president that ain't supposed to be up in that office right now, that's in that thing being hosted up by this family. You could believe whoever you want. The media that's lying to you, you could believe whoever you want. But I'm telling you what's going to happen here. There could be also a bunch of these people, they don't produce nothing, but trafficking is about these people not being able to produce something. So they produce other people by kidnapping them, killing them, robbing them, trafficking them. They produce it through the ones that can produce it, because even these trees here do not produce nothing. They're barren. I'm not talking about somebody that don't go out there and got a job. Hmm. That don't go out there and got a job or something like this. I'm talking about these people don't bear fruit mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, socially. Even if they're talking to people, most of the time it's to scam somebody or just say what people want to hear so that they can get into something or get around something. It's nothing fruitful. It's nothing fruitful coming from these people. There's nothing fruitful that didn't come from somebody else. There's nothing fruitful that didn't come from nobody else. These people are so separated from God. They're just feeding off. These are cannibals, vampires. Their profession is to siphon off of other, and usually that was to produce something that was going to bring something like a good big old, company that was bringing a lot of money into America and making us rich. And so a couple of little, sacrifices of the original food chain or circle of life, you know what I'm saying, was okay. But this, they killing and taking more than they're being able to replenish or grow. It's not an even thing. Somebody looks at these people as like, I love them so much. They make me happy. They do whatever I say. They come back to me and grab and grovel and suck my dick for money. They make me feel good or whatever this is. And that ain't the no. You got that's why I said these people got to go. The heads and the tails or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. They just do. So you have this energy here with this. There's no a leader in this God or something. You cannot sit there and let somebody's fake. I could see through fake people, fake crying and stuff. I don't. It make me so sick to my stomach. Make my blood boil. Don't bring. You see, don't bring no silly stuff in front of my thinking I'm about to fall for because a lot of men fall for women's tears or something. They do stupid shit for me. I don't have time for it. I don't have time. I don't have no reason. If somebody brings something to the forefront in my face, I'm gonna go tell you exactly what. I don't have no need to, even if I knew these people or they were familiar, I still don't have no need to just automatically try to just do something horrible. But I could see through. I can't help it. It's almost like that masculine energy on one of those show on the circus American Horror Story when he and for people that say I sit there and watch TV all the time, bitch, I watched these shows 10, 20 years ago. This is the fathers of the Hollywood giving me the gab. Just like the Father in heaven give me the gab. Just got by certain things that I hear, see, and take in on a daily basis, whatever it is. It don't matter if it's the blades of grass on the ground, that's God, that's nature. That's how I walk through life. So besides all the research that I've done on my own. And listen to other people's opinions for years and years and years too, not just my own. When people didn't want to include me or wanted to act like I wasn't somebody that produced the Bible story is really in America and all that stuff, when I was the first one on that, and they didn't want to acknowledge me, but they was going building up with each other and stuff like this, it didn't matter to me. Okay, that's my contribution. My works are good. Those are my contributions. If these people are so messed up in the head, what they thought to do, what it was messed up, that's their problem. I'm glad I did not build with them. I'm glad I did not fall off into one of them things when they start building these little, panels and stuff like this. And, you see the people on there arguing or they always get together and talk about the, subject at hand. I just was observing. I was giving my portion straight from my energy that nobody else could at the time like I could. And then I was observing because I wanted to hear what other people. So I create narratives, even with music. I've created this. The music is not even for the music that I'm playing in the background when I'm playing music when I'm doing my readings. It's another language. You understand? It's another motherfucking language. This is another code, like Morse code, bitch. Get on it. No, matter of fact, you can't. You can't. You understand? It's like somebody trying to put you in jail and you gotta, do these little weird things. I see them frying chicken allegedly. It might be fantasy. It may be referring to something else, but they cooking up something on the toilet. What did we say something about the toilet too? People could like, oh, spirituality, taking dumps. Okay? Taking dumps. What I say about like even in jail, Malcolm X and them, all these people when they go to jail, they start reading the Bible or reading a book or something like this, and then they get very balanced or something while they in prison. Some of you could be the Bible. They could have some girls or these tarot readers. They really got you linked up with people that's in prison. Eh, just so you know, they could have gave them celebrity faces. They could have did this and that, but they really got some of y'all, some of us hooked up to people that's in prison or in a mental prison, and this could actually be dangerous here. Okay, but we have whatever this is, this root or something like this is growing here, with these pinnacles on it. Like you really gotta. This is almost like Hope Michelson having to remove humanity for a minute to handle humanity because they're not acting like humans. They're acting like monsters or something like this or animals. So then you have to remove. You can't be in no soft spot and too kind and all this shit. But I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. I've been watching people, nigga, just ignorant motherfuckers my whole life of all races. So just from my little where I'm at, but because the mind is expansive, I've been already researching this, man. This don't got nothing to do with your HBCUs. It don't have nothing to do with your college courses. None of that. Matter of fact, the more deeply rooted you are in that type of education or training, the less you connected to this. So when you thought you was gonna make it about that, it's not even about that. The moral of the story is, and again, I'm me. I don't have to, I see the world the way in my own kaleidoscope view or version of looking at the world. I don't have to see the world like you to be legit or to be who I am or to survive or to be worth something on this earth. Like, what? I don't know what's wrong with these people, but you're going to get up off that shit today. Nothing that's professional, nothing about what's going on with this country is professional. Something is well polished when it's presented to you, most things, but there's nothing professional going on here. I can feel it. I could feel it because this is America. I could feel it. I could feel it. The aches and pains on my body is in reference to what's going on this soil. There's nothing wrong with me health wise. It's not, and when I say that God made me with some good, I ain't really complaining, you know. But I do know that the little places on my body and stuff that this is from these entities and these individuals and whatever this is, this ruckus that they trying to cause. This is just something that's not natural. It's also when they try to cut down communication and hide stuff, it shows up in the bones or in the soil or in the, in the body or the water or whatever this is that we made up of, if you paying attention. And actually the rat race and hustling all day takes your mind away from that. So the people think they aware, yeah, of chasing that money, but you ain't aware of nothing. And then if it got you hurting all these people, these innocent people and everything like this, you ain't in touch with yourself and you definitely can't be in touch with God. That's why I said they keep these people on the little verge of something like, okay, now you got this $1 billion home you got, or this $1 million. Now you got to keep on hustling to get that money to pay when you didn't even have to do. You could have got a smaller house than that. You could have like got a house that's like 10% of your millions of dollars or whatever, and then just live with that. You already changed it. Some of these people had to change the way they look and everything to fall from Hollywood or whatever this is, or you wouldn't even recognize them. So, you know, but this is how some people think. That's why I say it's hood rich. That's why I say I can't stand rich people. I feel like I'm a wealthy or abundant person. I've never lived that lifestyle, but I could feel it running through my blood all my whole life. So it's basically I was suffering because you know what I'm saying. Y'all know I got to put a little comedian like energy. I'm suffering or whatever. But whatever. It's something like this here. It'd be like you would be suffering or something like this. Okay. Um, because you're not in your right, your taste doesn't match where you're supposed to be, but you stayed in that energy as long as possible, or God needed you to be there to serve the people, and it's never going to be good enough. They're never going to change. It's never going to be good enough. It is because they're not supposed to be here. We're going back to the Final Destination movie. They're not supposed to be here. Or you're trying to stop a tower that was going to be happening anyway for something else to be for something else to be to grow. Somebody is just a mustard seed compared to these trees right here. All these trees, all these stiff-necked people. And then you got this little thing right here. It's just a little root. We keep on seeing this within the past couple of days. Even in these cards, I think these newer cards, um, we keep seeing this kind of little root thing here. Hold on. We keep seeing this little root thing here. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Even he just called me telling me it's really. He just called me telling me it's really bad out there. He keep on saying, "Yeah, don't be doing like, or you're gonna run into a pole or whatever. You're gonna don't be rushing, don't be rushing." And I was just thinking like he was saying rushing, but don't be rushing, don't be rushing. Somebody trying to stop somebody from. Mm-hmm. See, they could convince somebody that somebody's condemned. That's why I said you asking a bunch of deep demons. So my name could be Damon. You asking a bunch of demons if the Holy Spirit or the Christ, something is broken. Your brain is broken. Because these people know who I am. They've been known before I even knew. They just hope that I'd have been so corrupt or my head so far up my own booty that, I would go around here doing stuff or something. What I'm saying don't got nothing to do. You could be offended. I could say something clearly, loud and clear. It could be the smoothest thing ever. If these people is hell bent on misunderstanding me, that's what they're gonna do. And that's when it doesn't matter. That's when your opinion don't matter. That's when your opinion don't matter. You get it? That's when your opinion don't matter. You see? That's when your opinion don't matter. Because I already done read the room. I've been reading rooms since I was in kindergarten. So even sitting from this computer desk right here, in the energy that they trying to pummel me with, and I'm still calm. Do you understand? I done read the frequency. And I know where you coming from. And we cannot coexist on this land or in this world with you acting like that. Because we not the same. I'm this way, y'all that way. I'm set apart, y'all together. It's so, and if the whole thing be, the head be sick, listen. Because for a feather or a father or somebody that share the same DNA or genetic group with you or something to be doing this, somebody got to be sick. Somebody got to be removed. Because God can search out my energy or my heart and know where I'm coming from. If you ain't God, and then you ain't of God, I could tell. You just talking whatever this is. You just want to hurt somebody. Oh, you might be a strong demon. You might be a strong something. You understand? You think the Christ wasn't going to have no interactions with the devil? But I'm not about to play with the devil. I don't have to play with the devil's kids. You sit with my daddy, or if the devil try to rise above the Father, whatever this is, the Christ or the God going to have some kind of interaction with the devil. I'm not going to play. I don't even think that these is the devil's kids, because the devil wouldn't even reduce himself or Satan to be, or the Baphomet to be dealing with these mother flackers. Do you hear what I'm saying? That's like the devil trying to get with me, and then I'm like, these badass kids, hell no. This is, listen. Because this would be, if this was overboard and somebody knocked me overboard, I'm going back, I'm knocking your fucking head off, and then I'm going and I'm sitting back in the palace or whatever this is, and then I'm going to readjust how I think or whatever, because now I just met these people face to face almost, or energy to energy, and I know what need to be done, and I'm gonna sit there and contemplate what need to be done about these people. Because when I went there, man, it'd be just like if you go to the South or you go here to there, whatever like this, and you like the hospitality. Every time I go to Georgia, everybody's so kind to me, or da 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 da. Or when I go to this state, it's so nice and beautiful, And then you be like, dang, I had this experience and these people was horrible. Or I went to the future and these niggas was insane. Oh, we definitely got to stop this now. I might have to go back to the past to go tell somebody something. And I need to be able to tell the truth. And we're doing it off frequency only because none of these people is coming in nobody's face. And so they want you to second guess what you seeing, what you thinking, what you knowing, if you a God, if I'm a God, or whatever this is, or if I am what I am. And there's no second guessing something. Matter of fact, I'm misunderstanding you. And the problem is I am who I said I am. You not who you pretending to be. And so that's when the barrier, that's what the difference is here. And being direct is never prideful. Ain't nobody got time for these shenanigans and these hooligans. This is definitely, we definitely dealing with a large amount of people that's from the kingdom, left over from the kingdom of these childish people. Or some of these people could be adults that wear diapers and drink bottles and shit like this and change each other's diapers and stuff. I'm not bullshit. I'm not crapping around. They have broken, but a lot of this was stimulated by them building up or over being overly sensitive. Overly sensitive. Some of these people there's a group of people here that want the parents to pay. They don't know what we went through, but they're hanging with the parents that put us through it. And then they saying that the parents got to pay, meaning you. So your grandparents, so childish, they went and recruited a whole bunch of kids to come, even the kids of their own children, to come against them and make them pay for the little tiny, say, I'm the one that broke the generational cursing of yelling and smacking my kids in the face or spanking them with a belt or not letting them have an opportunity to speak for themselves or how they feel about something. I come along, I break that curse, or just dropping my kids off at everybody's house, even if they family, and I don't know if I could trust these people. I broke some of these things. And then you mad because I broke that, or you wasn't able to, and I broke it, and then you gonna try to kidnap my kids and then teach them to hate me or something like this or whatever this is. Come on, man. These are some grandparents that they know that it was their time to get punished for the pain that they put us through probably when we was getting ass, because now they got it illegal and everything. You might go to jail spanking your kids, so they changing it anyway. But you get what I'm saying? So they could put it on us. You see, or the parent wouldn't be able to say, well, my parent was like this or something. That's why I don't do that either all that much. Oh, my mama, once in a while, girl, I'll think about it and build up and be like, dang, I know we couldn't even talk to our mama like that. If she asked us to go get something, we had to go get it. We didn't have no choice. It's just like with slavery. Ass whoopings from black mamas was just like fucking slavery. They took on the hand of the slave master with us. Shut up, sit down, go over here, do this, whatever this is. I'm talking about just a collective of black people that I grew up around. I don't know what nobody else, but it's important. It's something important about these particular races that was around me. So that's what we talking about. What you doing? Get your stupid. We didn't see all of us. Even if it wasn't happening to you, you witnessed this happen to children around you in the projects, urban areas, all these urban communities, even with Hispanic children. We witnessed it. Even with poor white children. That's why I'm saying it's the urban community. It's not it's the other way around. Somebody tried to demote their abuse, and this is a father or a feather or a grandfather that had a thing for a mama or an auntie or an older woman or a woman that's supposed to be a queen of they like Queen of Pentacles because there's something that these people get off of this. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the child is not of God, and they cannot heal themselves from them. I'm not going to tell you what your trauma is as a child, but a lot of stuff that happened as a child with some of us, you should have been able, if you was a child of God, you would have been able to repair yourself from that. You not be holding on to that and using that as the excuse of why your ass is in jail all the time, or why you always doing drugs, or why you always drinking, or why you don't like to be in your right mind, why you always got to be under the influence. I don't want no president that's high all the time. If I had a president that's the mightiest person in the nation, if they might be stressed out and they take a toke or something like this behind the scenes, I don't want no fucking weed head that is no fucking president. That means there's something missing inside of you, nigga, that you got to stay tapped into that cane shit or that canine energy or that motherfucking with that weed. Something that's missing out of you. There's a difference of somebody that enjoys doing something like having a little drink after, and then somebody that's just you engulfed in the shit. You gotta have it to tap in or something like this. Like, no, something wrong with that. I don't care if it was legal in the state, motherfucker. I don't want my president high all the time. Why do you have to do that? What is inside? God ain't in you. You a temple made by man's hands to where they can control you. with some people that may be crazy and deranged, but they also smart or something like this, or people with Asperger, because these children be still really smart. They just have a problem communicate. Some of this is artificial. They wasn't supposed to be like that. They not like this. Somebody has done something to trap them into this moment or something so that other people can siphon off their energy here. And then they'll say, "Oh, the child had this mental," and they can be brilliant. Some of these are brilliant children that these people are halting or trapping in their own heads and stuff like this, so that they can use their intelligence. And then they're also getting somebody is getting a lot of money for taking care of these people, and some of this money is taken from trust funds or things like this, um, or something else. It's not just like right now. The okay. The world is falling down and crumbling. And you sitting here trying to put me in, you sitting here trying to show, because somebody keeps showing me something about etiquette. Instead of speaking this way, why don't you speak this way? You might well say all these people that's talking to us on the media is standing on a pile of shit. I don't care what you sound, whatever you, it's some bullshit. And so it doesn't matter how you spice it up or rearrange your work. Behind it is some bullshit. The mask is coming down. If you keep on dealing with people like this, that's what you're gonna get is shit. You see, you don't need to don't try to degrade me by trying to tell me what I'm talking about. When most people in this country or whatever can very much understand what I'm saying right here. And if they're intelligent or they're a lawyer or they're a doctor or a psychiatrist, they could definitely put it into the words that they need to realize that there's other underlying ailments that's going on with the people of this nation at this time. If Jesus was supposed to be coming from somewhere, those people probably didn't talk. They probably, whatever like this, didn't talk like a somebody on the 5 o'clock news or nothing like this. He was the people was gravitating like, oh, I didn't even know the person like this, just a regular person. Oh, this person ain't like this, or trying to be perfect or whatever. Trying to be too perfect all the time. This is what I'm saying. That's where most of the deceit is. That's where most of the dirt is. Like, don't come see, because they know they trying to get me in this thing, and I'm trying to be nice, but I don't got time to play games or sugarcoat nothing. So, talking about somebody is the soul because this person's like, oh, cousin, y'all ain't. No, that's enabling. These bitches is enablers. these hoes is enablers, and I won't enable you to do the shit no more. These people is enablers. What did it say? Naysayers, enablers. These all get together, or these the children of people. Yeah, remember when your mama used to do this, mama used to do that, mama used to do that. And you could hear it in the conversation, in the arguments that they have with each other, even on TV, on social media, on reality TV. It's like, enough of this shit. Somebody gotta do better. Something gotta be, you gotta do better to get better. And I'm talking about as a whole, what we promoting and what we letting go at a massive scale. Who you letting get some views? Is anybody even checking to see if these people is mentally stable before they get 1 billion followers or 1 million followers? I don't care. I don't care about no damn followers. Don't you hear what I got to say? Somebody is dead. This could be a police officer. This could be an official here. A cabinet member, or there's cabinet members that's in reverse here. That could be connected to these trees, or that you shouldn't. I'm here. So you want to be starting something. You're too high to get over. This could be also the pot, somebody high, but somebody could also this could also be somebody, a master of disguise, somebody also that can, that can play around, dance around the room, or is giving me, do you remember the time, a mischievous person, something like this. You know what I'm saying? Intriguing you, trying to lead you down this way, this corridor, whatever this is, when you're supposed to be on the straight, you try to get on this path to go forward here. Like, and if you don't stumble, these people will come down and make you stumble, or like they did Jesus, throw Jesus off that big high place. This could also be somebody bringing you up high and showing that you got like a little spiritual fan base, or something like this. They thought that you was gonna be feeling all, like you high and mighty, and splurging and trying to fit in with the Joneses or something like this. This is what they thought. And then they will be able to cut you down and say, look, you invisible, shut up and go sit over here. And somebody can't do that because something is already inside of something. It's already, whatever this is that they try to cut you down because you exude this, it's already inside of these people, like venom or something. And I was looking up at the sky, how dark it is outside and the clouds is here. And I was like, ooh, they better be knowing what they trying to pull down or call down up out of that damn sky. It reminded me of that movie. I can't remember. I think it's the dude from Soul Food was in there, and it was some scientists going like to the edge of the world, or going up to like Canada or Alaska or something on some boat. Like, and one of the girls in the beginning of the movie, she walked in and her mom was like praying on the ground and she was crying and stuff. And she's like, Mom, what's it? And it's like, oh, Jesus did all those nice things and he was just trying to help those people and they killed him anyways. And something like this. But I think these people didn't believe in they were trying to pull something up out of the ethers or something like this. And I can't remember what the movie is called, but it is the one when they put emphasis on that part of Jesus being some kind of way and then leading those demons into the pigs. Now, this could be also, like I said, the police could be symbolic to this or something like this. And then they rushed over the side of the cliff up into the ocean or something like this. Somebody's tarot channel or something has ocean in it. We got the star in reverse. An Aquarius in reverse. This Aquarius is not knowledgeable. Somebody is street level knowledgeable, or they may even have some other kind of knowledge, but they're not knowledgeable on something here. Something that's needed, or they could be also trying to do AI or do something instead of me and this person being together and building and being like like the Adam and Eve that made it. They don't, these people are so mad. Okay, that means at one point in time, if I feel my energy, that means that there was somebody else out here with the same energy as me, and these people are mad about it. These are people that wanted to keep me here or keep you there. So a person, or try to sneak somebody back in and have them take the credit for this. This is something like this here. I will know. You can't fool me with it, because most people know about fake love. You can't, and I feel like the person is still alive because I just felt like a little jolt in my chest and like a little quiver in my voice. Okay. They think that they could fool this or something, or 20 years ago somebody tricked this person and said, no, y'all got to be separated, it worked like this, and it don't work like that. Okay, it don't. Something does not work like that. And somebody could be going to jail here for whatever this is that they were doing, or they're trying to put me and this person in jail, the son in jail, or they've already put this person in jail. All right. Yeah, whoever this, we got want you around, whoever this is, they could be working with like Noah. And that's why I said they need to fire some of these people from Noah that work with these corporations like this. I always just use that one, but I know they have other elements here, because this person was not pure. They were not, heart was not searched out and be found pure. They're causing chaos and corruption from the weather standpoint, the darker side, or the back end parts of the weather, if you get what I'm saying. Eight of Swords in reverse. Somebody just want to take a person and drain them of their energy, probably. And by putting a person in jail, they could also be doing like work relief. They letting some people out of jail, like that dude in Chicago. I think I just seen some dude with these other people's group or whatever just got let out of jail. But they are making room for innocent people because they are supposed to be together or work together and create a beautiful thing. They could have also took this from me and this person, and they're trying to create it in some lab or something in an abnormal, unnatural way because they know that this is what's fortunate here. All right, this could be a broken down empress or empress in reverse, a mother figure that's going down. All right, Ace of Pentacles here. I think that says Ace of Pentacles. I don't know why my eyes is getting blurry even here. They try to put fear in their heart. I told you a lot of street soldier energy. There's a lot of people that rep certain rappers and things like this. Okay, because if rapping is a game, like a gang from like they call rap or rappers in the law dictionary, like I think it's called inmates or public figures or something. So their following or their base or whatever like this, fan base, or this like looked at as like foot soldier gangs. So if these people don't fuck with the Christ, then I don't know. Well, I won't. I wouldn't want you and your foot soldiers running around here. I don't know where they would have to go. You understand? I don't know where they would have to go, but they can't stay here. Just like you can't force me to stay here. Somebody could be living in one of my houses or something that was left for me or something like this, and then trying to keep me stuck here in a place where I don't want to be with the person. This could even be the house, the neighboring house. Like, don't play with me. Ace of Pentacles energy here. Somebody that's just greedy. You should have did right in the first place. We upholding some shit where you hurting people that got a calling on their life because you want to keep people alive that you can't let go of, and they being terrible. Let go of these people. Just walk away. You ain't going back in that direction. And most of these people, these leaders or these people that have this money or making these moves or something, they're holding on to like, damn, you got 7 clones of my mom. You got 10 clones of this bitch. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Clear your energy out, nigga. I love this person. No, you got to have 10 of them hoes running around here? No, it's a problem. They taking up all the fucking carbon dioxide or all the motherfucking, they the ones making all this methane and all these gases and shit leaking through up in here. Damn. Who told you that the ones that was producing good seed or good fruit was the ones that you should be trying to put conflict? I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't. No, I really don't. Ace of Pentacles energy here. Now imagine somebody love me so much and they just don't know what to do and everything get in the way and they trying to do this, but they need to do this. Somebody care about somebody like that. They can't say it. It's like you over your person is in another country and they over here, or you're not even they want somebody to pick somebody that made it good on social media, or they was able to become like a B or C level rapper. It'd be better if this person, if they were so famous, like that person could be so famous and you could be so not famous, and it's like a polar something here. I don't know what these people are trying to create between some people here. It's something like that, and it's almost like let my people go. It's like God saying it directly. Like, what are you doing? For real? Yeah. The Holy Spirit. Ace of Pentacles. So this could be the 2 people here. The heart is here in the middle, in the reverse. You got this person been like, he been through the damn war, boy. He been through the battle. Okay? Whoever this is been through the battle. Okay? And then you got the heart here, and then you got this Holy Spirit energy here. and this is the truth. Somebody been dealing with an empress in reverse or something, or this could be somebody mama. Like we already on the great grandchildren. They already then sped up creation. So some of these children I'm looking at, they not even my children. My children just started having children. We ain't even in my reality, but in the back end, we talking about the great grandchildren. You understand? So, I don't know. I don't think that this is a good idea. But these people think that they've done the right thing here, and I just don't know. I don't know. It's like God ain't in them. These are temples made with man's hands. God ain't in them. They try to kill anything with a soul or anything with a vibration or anything with something here in hopes that they leave somebody around that still have that. And then people just come and rip that person apart with their hands like a chicken wing, like a bucket of chicken. They just come rip the person apart. This is like some scheme of things. So other weather is maybe somebody in their feelings and they this ain't nobody that could just close their eyes and create a storm like in Encanto, but this could be someone that again works for some type of harp or something like this, and they are trying to cause a storm because this empress in reverse, this streets, see what I see energy is not this person. They have a because this person could be connected to the bushes, you connect that person to the wheel of fortune. But it's really because oh, it's really because of something that was going on behind the scenes that's very minuscule. Hold on. It's really something else here. Like somebody seen somebody go through cancer, or it's something, or they seen how much this person had to look at you being special, even though you didn't know it and you wasn't walking around acting like it because you didn't know it. But these people knew it, and this person was fuming on the inside because they wanted that, and then somebody's dad felt like I want my daughter to have that or something like this, and they did something messed up to the Holy Spirit. But this person is trying to act nice. This is a fake nice person. Oh, something, something, something. But you could. This is like a woman that need to talk to you about a dude that they've been having hostage or been having around them, and they thought they was gonna get them. I'm seeing the mama stuffing that bird down that girl's throat in the devil's deck. And the person they be like, no, I was listening to her stuff. She always encouraging, but you is you a God, so God might come down here to you and ask you something about what's going on the earth, like Adam. Adam, what you think about this? So you can't, you know, and these people could have been trauma bonded. They was all in a shelter together, or they all had to flee together, or they all was in the back of some person's trunk trying to get across the border from Mexico. They have a storyline, or they was all kept in a person's basement for 20 years and only they know their story. This kind of thing. This is what's gonna get you fucked up. Okay, still trauma bonding with these people because you done seen when these people get up and get money or they get money together, they be the first one killing each other on sight. So you can't stay around. You cannot trust these people. So you thinking that it take a street motherfucker to tell you something about the streets. Sometimes it takes somebody that didn't end up having to go in the streets to tell you something about some streets because you so deep in that shit, you can't even see. Not somebody, some motherfucker that came. You understand? And that's what I think that people don't enter. They're not getting that part, and it doesn't matter. Let them go over there. Don't come putting your hands on me. Don't come fucking touching me. Don't come doing nothing. That's just it. That's it. Act like I'm your mama. And some people will hit their mama. So I don't know. Act like I'm your mama and I'm saying something to you and you got to shut your mouth. And see, this is why a lot of these people is doing this to certain people here. It remind them of all them times when the mama didn't let them say what they thought. Shut up, you just a kid. What did I say? Go. I don't want to hear shit you got to say. Just go up in that room and pop, 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 pop when they did something outside. Miss such and such said that you did this. Miss such and such knew you gonna fly off the lid. You gonna hit me because Miss such and such can't stand me, and you don't want to hear nothing I gotta say because another adult, oh, just another adult came and told me. So the first thing you want to do is put your hands on me because this bitch said something. You don't even know that she like me or she be trying to get. If this a young dude, she be trying to get dick from me, and then when I don't do what she want me to do, she come and tell you, and you be like, oh, don't be disrespecting no older people. You don't want to even let me tell you nothing. You know, whoop me or something, send me in the room or something. This is somebody's story. And so now they're doing this. Now they can talk or something, and they're doing this. Now they can, say what they want to say, and they're being this way about it. Or you reading that Bible, you know how I told you I felt about when my mama used to make us read that Bible to get a piece of candy, and we couldn't never have sweet stuff unless we read the Bible. You know about that. Why you do? Because it's the way through. You got to, in the same way why I feel like I got to still talk like this, and I know a brick wall keep trying to smack me in my face and my chest every day, and I'm still going forward with the message. Same thing. It's something about resilience here. Somebody gave up on themselves or something like this a long time ago. They did. Hmm. And it's all this thing about trying to get, and I just feel like I'm not even caring. God don't even care about whatever this person is talking about. They're not being judged for that. They're not. It takes a understanding or a no coming to a conclusion about something. It's something like this. I don't know. Ace of Wands. Somebody not crying here. Okay, somebody might feel like you're being cold or something like this, so they're trying to strip power, but this is just not the point. Somebody got to handle this with. That's just like you open up a home for uh teens that are battered or something, like battered women or something, or what can I say, troubled teens or something like this. It takes a certain type of person, a no nonsense person, but still with a gentle something. People gravitate towards that person still because they feel that light or they feel that something about that person. They know they the seen they trying to look at the heart of that person too. Um, but the person cannot be letting their guard down for a minute because some of these children you think you know and you don't know. And this is why a lot of older people that help out young kids or teenagers like this, they end up dead in their house because you see, they was too nice. They was too nice. And somebody cannot, whoever this is, somebody cannot afford this. It's really about this money while somebody's trying to take away somebody's power. And all these people sitting at this table, they in reverse. So they could be sitting here conspiring, whatever this is, but this large crowd of people or whatever, um, they're in reverse. Not gonna cry, not gonna shed no tears. I'm telling you, these are people that want you to cry. They need to see you cry to make sure of something. But it really, you don't want to label me as an emperor, so you want me to cry as something that I am, that I was born. I heard I was born the emperor. So you want to see me cry because I look like a girl though. I'm a girl. Because that is going to take away some of the toughness or something like this. Or else somebody saying, well, you're going to force to make you into a boy. You know, you're not. I am who I am here. Okay. And so, it's something like that. Like that old way is over. Yeah. Or whatever this contract or some of these witches or whatever this is, something is over. Somebody lied to these people about how things work, how they're supposed to do something. And a lot of people got hurt or something like this. A lot of people got hurt because of this. A lot of people got hurt because of this. Yeah. Queen of Wands. This could be a Queen of Wands witch. This could also be somebody like, oh, well, I'm the one that get us from here to there or whatever. Well, what did you destroy of mine? What did you just destroy of mine so that you would be able to say, well, I was with you when this, or I'm the one that drag you around, or I'm the one that get you. Well, I can't see that. I'd rather you not because I can't see. Or I don't know what you're doing with me. I don't want what you calling me or something like this. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So that's just the point. I don't like it. Somebody's forcing something and I don't like it. You're not the one in charge. And it ain't even about like, I want to be in charge or something. You're trying to take charge of something. If God is giving me a new start, I want to be there it's my baby. I want to be there every little step of it. I don't want nobody else running nothing for me till you go ruin it. We got the Hierophant in reverse. This could be a Taurus in reverse here. Page of Pentacles. Somebody got a bright idea. I feel like this Taurus in reverse don't have a good intentions for this. They could also be dealing with a witch, Queen of Wands. This could actually be somebody that be flying in to take, they work with this person here. They be flying in to take this person's bright ideas or take my bright ideas. Yeah, they go to club here. So somebody could be in a club or to share with a club. Or again, this club could be somebody getting hit in the head with a club. Like every time you get a bright idea, somebody come hit you in the head and take you to another country or something and then let you, under their rule, let you create whatever it is with restrictions. And then that's it. And then they leave you and they say, ain't nothing else there. And then they come back and you secretly thinking in the corner of your brain, hey, I want to open up this or I want to do this. And then they're saying, oh, she got that idea. Puts the person over the head, take this person out, do like this. I don't know. This is just don't seem like this is the way to do it. This is not the way to do it. It's not. Whoever this is, they have to get removed because the good ones, the ones that we are going to make it, you don't know how to communicate with them. Your time is up. You overstaying your welcome. Somebody is overstaying their welcome. Yes, they are. A Virgo, a hermit energy. Somebody is, you're overstaying your welcome and you're no longer welcome in that atmosphere of a dream crusher or whatever this is. This also this sprinkle me energy or sprinklers. Something about the sprinklers. Get the sprinklers. I don't know. Maybe somebody's like, this is like gremlins or something here where they get, this is like gremlins where they only they're supported by water, like Karma Bites. These are like the other gremlins. They're not the fuzzy ones. I could be a fuzzy one. There could be a cousin of mine or something that's in the mix here. They could be a fuzzy one. But these other ones, they're they're like the green, evil, sharp teeth, yellow eye with the slit in it. This is what this is. Okay. It's something like this here. It's something like this. Because this person is not dead yet. Whoever this is, or they not stopping. Whoever this is with this club in their hand. With this club in their hand that keep doing this. And I'm not getting credit for anything of this. What?
Look at the snow on your car.
I know that's what I don't know what to do, Bree. Can you go put the windows up?
Here?
I don't even think it's supposed to be school today. Do you?
They didn't cancel it.
Oh.
Mom, here.
What? What do you
Put
need?
it on my hair.
What kind of thing is this? Ouch. I think it's snow all in the car because I think my window was open, dude.
Put it over the...
I can't, man. My nails is too long. Why you can't do it? Is it an opening on here?
Yes.
Okay, what do you mean?
Put it over my hair, bro.
I'm trying to. Is this a new guy? Ah! You have to ask Nene.
What are you talking about?
Ask Nene. Because my nails, I'm not going to be able to put it back together or whatever this is. Ask Nene. She don't have nails. I can't even put it on there without ruining the bun. You need somebody that don't have nails on. I mean, don't get an attitude. Just ask Nick because I'm trying to tell you the way that you want me to put it on there is gonna. It's just not gonna work probably. Hmm. Okay. That's the best I could get. See, and that's why I'm saying my hand is okay. Listen, you're not listening to me. You could ask Nene real big, quick because I'm telling you, something is wrong with my hand. She's right here. Leia, can you help her put this on real quick? It just I could my nails is too. I keep yanking it right back off her head. Okay, why is everybody? Why? Why you can't just help your sister? Here, wait, stay that way. This must be some new kind of ponytail. Oh, okay. Hold on, there's something over here. Okay, what? Let me see. You trying to get the comb in there?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Like that? You just need to put some bobby pins in there. Still. And you wrap that piece around there. So, anyways, y'all, I gotta go probably. It's causing too much problems this morning. There could be a duel here between two people because some clean water. Somebody told somebody to sleep with somebody or something, and that's not clean water or clean water. Buzz cut. But I just got the song Lost a second ago, but all is not lost. Somebody's saying that somebody lost a fight. It's like somebody trying to make somebody fight for somebody and fight for somebody's love and fight for somebody's love. And they already won, but the people that's watching them don't want this person to be with this person. This is what I'm getting here. The person that won the fight, won the fight, won the fight, won the fight, you know, shark bait. And they're around a bunch of people that don't want them to win. So they're writing it down like, oh, you didn't win this time. Oh, you didn't win, but you did win. You see what I'm saying? It's something like this. That's why they got to be out of the competition or they cannot be judges. They cannot be judges. The Christ comes, be the judge. That's it. The end all. The king. They don't have to like it. Of course, you don't want to like it because you're going to get judged for some stuff you've been doing all this time. Yeah, we got the witch's hat in reverse. I'm telling you, of course they don't like it. But again, these people are little or minuscule when it comes to whatever the situation is here. They don't get to say so. Ding dong, the witch is dead. This could be a queen energy or somebody that wanted to be the queen. Sacrifice so the bushes could be in the upright. All right. With this red dragon. Okay. They could have killed the queen or a queen. Okay. This is the truth here. All right. But again, now there's some bullets or rounds to round up these people or something like this, okay? To round up these people because of something that they did with their insane selves or something like this. We got a squirrel trying to get a nut. This could be an old squirrel. Um, like this is somebody that was trying to get a nut from you back in the day. You did maybe didn't have sex with this person, but they tried to get in this program so they could get close to you today or kidnap you and rape and pillage you today. um the person, they trying to mate with you or breed with you now after they denied you in the past. Like, no, I always wondered, but no, this person wanted to mate and breed with everybody else and they denied you, and now your something is being seen as like top notch. They was told already but they denied it, and then now they want to sneak in and try to act like, let me recreate this or whatever like this. Whoever this is, yeah, look at this person here. All right, this raptor or this drag, what is this damn thing? A dinosaur, this friendly dinosaur. Okay. Eight, this could be somebody's twin, or this who they made into somebody's twin. Like eight, somebody's birthday, they trying to say on the 8th and somebody's on the 9th. Because of course, whoever this is, they're gonna try to make it seem like the person was born first. You know, they're about to try to make it seem like the person is born first. Okay, whoever this is, they're about to try to make it like the person was born first. You know, something like this. Whoever this kind of nice guy, see how he coming back in like, oh, geez, I think I made a mistake, or oh, why don't you just be friends with me? You might don't even have nothing against this person. It might be where everything that just surrounds this person with these gangs or whatever these people that had since they've been doing this shit to somebody since they was younger. But we got 8 here and we got 9 here with these rounds here. So the person that's born on the 9th, this could also be with this brown energy. And that made me think about, is that this person or that brown boy that I used to go to school with? That they used to mess with him because he used to have like dirty clothes. He used to be like dirty and smelly or something. And you know, like I said, this would be somebody like you had to sit next to them in class and you be like, ugh. But you know, the person seemed nice. They not whatever like this, or they quiet and everything. You might be thinking in your head like, oh, my goodness. But you might not be teasing the person every day. But if somebody had to tap into your mind, you know what I'm saying, they might knew that you was thinking that they was smelly, and that might have embarrassed them. And then, you know, now they trying to retaliate on you today or something like this. You get what I'm saying? All right. So this could be somebody like that you shouldn't have been in my head. I don't know what to tell you. Just like if I'm the king, you should not be going through my email. Like, you should not be doing any of this stuff here. I mean, I'm just saying, because whoever told you some shit like this? That did I get to sit when I died, or when somebody else died, or when this nigga died? Did I get to go sit up there and say, I know all the things that you was doing behind my back? No, motherfucker. The only reason why y'all gave him access to my information is for this person to outrank me or shame me or hurt me or whatever this is. And it's just still ain't gonna work. Now somebody could have even built me like that. You understand? And now your contract is over. You can't mess around in my energy. Now people seeing, you know, that was the real me too. I think still. I'm not denying any of it. Like I told you, these are people that could act like they antichrist, they don't fear God, they hate God or whatever this is, but they the ones trying to change back history to go back and delete when they had a sex with a girl and they wasn't married or something like this, or try to act like they didn't do like this or whatever to get because they scared of God. You know, like what? Yeah, we got the Hermit in reverse here. Yeah, because this person is just smiling in your face and want to take your place and go with this Hermit in reverse. Or this is this Hermit. Ponytail. Uh, you know, balls. Them balls in the head, barrettes and balls. We call this person barrettes and balls. Or, you know, this is like the medicine man. Okay. Yeah. At the look, there go the ball right here. At the end of the ball is being exposed. A snake was under there. So somebody's name could be Ball, like Lucille Ball, Lucy, I love Lucy, or Lucy, Lucifer, or you know, Baphomet energy. But a snake is being revealed here underneath this ball. Or somebody like I have a ball, or we ballroom dancing, or whatever this is. It's somebody, it's a snake under there. So this snake was using my energy or my essence or charm to condemn people over when I was taken off the server. This mommy watch a snake or somebody was there and they were calling no deities and all this stuff. Now these deities want to know where they going to get their goods from. This could have also been somebody killing somebody else's babies to give souls to the rest of their children because their children was not gifted, but this child was. And now you got all this trash on the earth that's trashing everything. You see, and you want somebody to feel sympathy. Yes. Mm-hmm. And this is somebody that was a real bitch or a real mean mom, a wicked mom, and you don't deserve any sympathy. Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because it's just too snowy out there. It's dangerous. Because last time I slid across that road.
You're just making up.
No, I'm not making up nothing. No, it's bad out there.
No.
Should we try to go see if that bus is the right bus down there and just wait and see if the bus could take you? I'm just saying. I mean, we could go, but I'm just trying to figure. Because last time I slid right across that road, and then my car windows was down all night with all that snow in there. But you should go. I mean, if you want to go, we could go there. But hold on, I gotta be back. We can go there.